Hello folks, Bushcraft Smitty here. It is November the 9th already and haven't had a chance to get out and do much of an overnighter, so we're heading down to southern Wisconsin, going to check on the deer stand and spend the night in the woods. So we'll touch back base with you when we get down to southern Wisconsin. Thanks for watching. Hey folks, Bushcraft Smitty here. I just wanted to show you Hey folks, Bushcraft Smitty here. Just wanted to show you what it looked like when the log jam is no longer with us. They came in and did a lot of work cleaning this up, and you can kind of see even got a little bit of water trickling down through there, believe it or not. So now we're going to head up that way, and we're going to head up to the deer stand, check things out up there. But that's what she looks like now. So a lot of it got pushed out of the way, cut up, and so on. So we'll check back with you when we get up to the stand there. Bushcraft Smitty, and we'll talk to you in a bit. Hello folks, Bushcraft Smitty here. We're out at the stand. If you'll notice, it's kind of wrecked. We have a new one we're going to put up there, and everything out here has been cleaned out pretty nice, pushed back so a lot of the brush is down and moved out of the way. We have the tent set up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make me a raised bed this time. So I got some logs cut here, and I'm going to wedge some out and make me a little bed using one of my tarps. So as soon as we get that set up, we'll bring you back and show you what we got. So we'll talk to you here in a bit. Okay, I got my raised bed done. I have 2 logs on each end, if you can see, and I got them notched out. Then I got some stakes on the inside, 2 long boards, and then I have my tarp wrapped around them, laced in underneath, and so it's kind of like a spring bed. And then I'll put my sleeping mat on top of that, so I'm a couple inches off the ground, so it should be pretty good sleeping tonight. We'll get everything else set up in here, and we'll touch back base with you later. Okay folks, we are all set up, I think. Getting really windy out here. I don't think I'm going to build the fire outside. My fire pit here that I had before is kind of growing over, as you can see. I got to clean that out, but I'm just too nervous. It's awful windy. I'd hate to start something, a lot of leaves on the ground. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come inside the tent, and as you can see, I got my bed all made up, and I think what I'm going to do is start the stove and cook me a little meal here. I'm kind of getting hungry, and so I'm going to show you what we're going to cook up for dinner here. A little dish that I watched on Survival Russia that he made, and I'm going to make my little version of it, and we'll join you in on it. So we'll talk to you here in a bit. Hello folks, Bushcraft Smitty back with you again. Just making me a quick hot dog for lunch, and then I'm going to cook up some supper here in a little bit. Kind of got everything set up. Got this stove going, starting to heat it up a little bit in here. Wind's really bad, so strong, so we're not going to do anything outside with a fire, but we'll cook us a little meal in here and relax for the evening. So hope you're enjoying this. Not a lot going on yet. We're going to take a little stroll here in a little bit, so we'll bring you up to speed then after we eat our hot dog, and then we'll get ready for some dinner. So we'll talk to you in a bit here. Bushcraft Smitty. Well folks, this may be my first epic fail here. The way I'm set up, and the wind keeps blowing harder and harder, and the way my pipe is set up for my stove, it keeps blowing the smoke down into the pipe. The flames keep coming inside my tent, and my tent keeps filling up with smoke here. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have to move it or just what we're going to do here. So just windier and heck out here, and it just seems to keep picking up and picking up. I was hoping it was going to calm down for the evening, but it ain't looking good here. But we'll keep you up to speed on what's going on, and if we get smoked out or not. Bushcraft Smitty will talk to you in a bit. Hello folks, Bushcraft Smitty here. I guess I just experienced my first fail. We were out there, the wind picked up real bad, flopping my tent around, and it kept blowing the smoke back inside my tent. I tried to adjust it, tried to build the windbreak out there, and it just got pretty bad. The wind kept picking up worse. And so we packed it up and called her. I am back now at my camper on the property where we stay when we're deer hunting. And so I'm going to sit in here and make my dinner, and I'll have you watch along as I cook up my dinner here this evening. And we'll touch back base with you and probably run back out to the stand in the morning and do a few more things. So just wanted to bring you up to speed as to what was going on. Bushcraft Smitty, we'll talk to you here in a bit. Okay folks, Bushcraft Smitty here. Getting ready to start dinner here. So I just kind of wanted to show you what I'm going to do. I have some bacon wrapped up in here, and I cured it myself. We'll show you that. Some pickles, some olives, some pasta, tomato sauce, a little bit of tomato paste, and we're going to put it all into a little mix up of whatever. So we'll kind of show you here. I bought uncured bacon. Next time I'm going to do a pork belly, and cured it myself. So that's what we got there. And we're going to put some bacon in a pan, fry that up, add everything else, and we'll show you what we get at the end here. So Bushcraft Smitty will talk to you here in a little bit. Okay, here's what we're doing. We got the bacon cut up. We're going to fry that up, get that cooked up a little bit, and while that's starting to cook, we're going to chop up the pickles and the olives. So I'll touch back here shortly. Okay folks, got the bacon fried up, got the pickles and olives cut up, and we're going to add it into there with a little bit of water and some tomato sauce, and then we'll add some pasta after we get that boiling. Bring you back. Okay folks, we've all got her boiling. We added our pasta, or our tomato sauce and tomato paste, and now we're going to add our pasta in here. I'll bring you back in a second. Sorry about that. Got the pasta in there. We're going to let that cook down, and we'll bring you back when we're about ready for supper. Talk to you in a bit. Okay folks, dinner's done. Actually looks pretty good. We have our home cured bacon in there. Well, we kind of fogged up on you, didn't we? Hold on a second. Got some steam on the lens. Home cured bacon, pasta, pickle, olive, tomato sauce, half a can of tomato paste. And we're going to sit down and have us some dinner. So folks, even though it was a fail out in the woods, Still enjoy it down here and sitting in the camper, and we'll mosey out in the woods in the morning maybe and see what's going on. So Bushcraft Smitty, and we'll talk to you here in a little bit after dinner.